Hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here, and we are back at the Nebraska Deadlands, and we're going to talk to Mac Liu, and he's got Ro Kenmu and Ro Kenmu with him. Got spoken with the Ro Kenmus, and we're now the hero because we got the medallion. Medallion of Bravery and Medallion of Love, so all that's left to get is the Medallion of Might. Yep, the keys must go to us. So we're now being charged with stopping the 3 beasts in Nabudis. Humbaba, Fury, and Chaos, beasts with strength enough to lay waste to the entire world, loosed by Okay, how does Hume Rage just break random seals in random places that they're not even at? Whatever. There's plenty of things I'll be raging about, like this Nightmare Frog King we've been hearing about. Okay, anyways, yep. The bonds are weakening, so we need to take the medallions and go in there and just kill the things. Wow, so we were prophesied as a hero? That seems kind of far-fetched given where we came from, but whatever. Alright, so then the final medallion rests on the small shrine overlooking eternity. And of course, the convenient bridge is knocked out, so we have to go the long way around. Alright. So, when I previously recorded, I got a little bit lost here because I did not see this path and I wasn't paying enough attention to the mini-map up there. And it took me a couple minutes to find this path to get to here. But yeah, we're just going to take this path, and this gets us to the main area of the Nebraska Deadlands. And we have Crusaders, enemies that we've fought before. Although, given their level, they're about the level of either the enemies at Pharos or just a couple levels above, so yeah, this does feel like a immediate post-game area. Of course, I grinded to level 55 and make these guys a lot less significant. By the way, speaking of grind, ooh, the map. I like when a place gives us the map right away. Let's take a look at the map first. And this place, it doesn't look super big, so I'm probably just going to show the entire thing off. And of course I have to have my map going because otherwise you know how lost and turned around I'll get, especially with all this fog. Penello has been oiled for some reason. Probably stepped on that trap. Yep, the oil bug trap. Of course. Alright, so you might notice that in this post-game that, you know, there might be one video and then the next video you might notice my levels are a few higher. It's just because I'm doing like some traveling off-screen, not really getting anything, just kind of traveling to the next location, whether it's a place where we're going to do a hunt at or something like that. And with the embroidered tippets on, you know, we're gaining levels kind of rapidly. It's kind of nice. I like it. So, yeah, I'm not doing any official extra grinding outside of, you know, the grind to level 55 that I already said I did. So anything else that I'm getting at this point is just, level-wise, is just coming kind of naturally by playing through the post-game here. Yeah, and I'll be doing some more farming for holy crystals off camera, and I'm gonna get a few levels off of that too. But that's not until we get to the Necro Hall of Nabudis. I like saying that word, Nabudis. Well, it's fun to say. Alright, we're gonna put Cleanse on Ash because she now has a spell that can cure disease, so we don't need to be just spamming remedies. Not that I'm starving for money to buy more 200 gil remedy or 400 gil remedy, whatever they cost. It's an insignificant amount at this point. Ooh, a holy moat. Okay. And a sideways turnboat. I like the atmosphere of this area. It's like a marshland, swampy, foggy area. Very nice. Very different from any other areas we've had so far, and so I appreciate that. And I do have a gambit on Ash right now to use Cura on undead enemies. Maybe it should be Curaga? But that was kind of a holdover from when I was in Pharos, and I was going through that one floor where all those zombies keep popping out of the ground, so you have multiple zombies attacking you at once. This is a thing. Lemonade? Lemonade. Entite. I'm going to attempt to not mess with that. I mean, granted, we can probably take it, but I don't want to have to do it if I don't have to. We made the Limond Entite angry. Okay, we'll fight it. We can do that. Ash, we're going to get a Holy going because it's weak to Holy. And I believe these things are like immune to all other elemental things, so we're going to just use like Flare, which is non-elemental. Look at that, 12,000 damage from Holy, 7,000 from Flare. Another round of that and we've got him done, so yeah, shouldn't be too much of a problem. Sometimes these elemental things will spam like some nasty statuses like Silence, that gets kind of annoying. But this one's going to die before it gets to do anything like that. I'd almost kill Ash in the process. Look at that. 4,209 experience. We're doubling that because we've got the embroidered tippets on. So, yeah, those are a really nice source of experience when you find them. And license points, for that matter, if you still need them by this point. 203 gil, just what I wanted to find in a post-game treasure. Fiery arrows, also what I wanted to find in a post-game treasure. Something that I've had for like 50 parts now. Okay. Another new enemy. Yeah, it's a fishy thing, but it's a friendly fishy thing, so it's not going to attack us unless we start attacking it. And we're still leveling up. Also with the embroidered tippets, I might go a bit longer before switching parties. Like, I might let them get 2 levels ahead, or sometimes even 3, depending on where I am and what exploration party I wish to have. So, yeah, don't be alarmed. I will correct it in the future. Yeah, we did hit that fish with Cura. But it didn't matter, because Thundaga. I just went with Thundaga as kind of the basic thing because it'll multi-target things instead of going with Flare, which is a really long to cast spell. And also, Thundaga is getting a boost from the Cloud Staff that I have on Pinello. Of course. You had to step on that, didn't you? Alright, everybody use a hanky. So what was I saying? Yeah, I'm going with the Thundaga Gambit on Pinello, because the boost with the Cloud Staff, it's also quicker to cast, and it does about the same amount of damage as a non-boosted Flare would do. So, may as well go with the boosted Thundaga. Look at that, 14,000 damage, and clearly it's working fine anyways. Thundaga also seems to have a quicker animation than, say, Blizzaga, and I like looking at lightning more than fire, so yeah, that's why I went with Thundaga there. But you can go with whatever you like. Me, I like lightning effects. I also appreciate the zombie groan that they're giving out when they're dying here. Oh, here's another new enemy, Fubar! Wait, actually, didn't we find Fubars when we fought that Chuthulian Esper? Didn't he summon those? Okay, it's time to, like, fix his... okay. Are you gonna fix poison? We should probably just use an antidote at this point. Okay, there she goes, poison up. And let's just explore around, make sure I didn't miss anything. There's this path here which takes us back. This is like an alternate route we could have taken through that earlier area. But I'm just gonna go up, show you what's this way, and reconnect the path. We got these back Nami guys. Oh, why didn't you get hit with Blizzaga? But yeah, these guys aren't too tough, although sometimes they tend to like block your magic or block your attacks a lot more often than other normal enemies would be able to. So do be mindful of that. And yeah, that just takes us back to where we've been, and we don't need to go there again, so we need to progress forward, and so let's do that. Speaking of hunts, we do actually have a couple hunts in this area that we're going to be dealing with. I think we're going to be dealing with them in this part. Oh, those turtles. I like the turtles. Yeah, we kind of cured the turtle. Look at that, 18,000 damage. I think the Cloud Staff also boosts wind, so yeah, that was a boosted Aeroga. But still, that's ridiculous. And I like it. I still would have liked it if we had an Earth Elemental magic spell and higher level water spells. Like, we're gonna see enemies that can cast Aquaga. Why can't we cast that? It's not a spell that we're given in this game, and I don't know why. That's the one thing about the design that I don't like. Got stone bolts. Those are things we'll never use. And we have crystal. Oh, it's an evil crystal. It's an evil teleport crystal. What is this? Okay, so apparently when we use magic on this thing, it's like triggering it to use restore, and so I'm not really getting anywhere. So we need to stop using magic on it. Can I just switch to other party members? Yes, I can. Let's just go entirely into our different team. These guys will use physical attacks. There we go. If you are using an Ulan through here, I recommend you go with the Holy Spear still, even if you have the Gungnir, which might be, yeah, you can see Fran's absorbing dark there because she has the black mask on. The Gungnir might be stronger, but it's fire elemental. I don't think anything is weak to fire in here, but you have like the Fubars that are weak to holy, and all those zombie things that are weak to holy as well. There's gonna be another enemy coming up that's weak to holy. And once we defeated the fake crystal, we get a real crystal, a real teleport crystal. So that's kind of nice. We've got another teleport we can go to. And we're going to save it because I don't know what's up ahead, even though this is a re-recording and I do know what's up ahead, but I did save it here anyways in the initial recording because I didn't know what was up ahead, so we're going to save it there anyways, if you followed all that. Okay, let's continue forward. And I also like that there's like these, it looks like these docks or these bridges that was obviously built by someone in the past, and we've seen like some overturned boats, so maybe this used to be like a completely different looking area, and now it's turned into, well, what it's turned into now. And you have like these old mossy bridges, broken down boats. Kind of interesting. So yeah, I appreciate the different atmosphere that the Nebraska Deadlands are giving us, and I appreciate those giant flowers. Yeah, and this is the other new enemy, Lanier. And Lanier here is weak to Holy as well, but it's also weak to Boosted Thundaga because it doesn't have the HP to withstand that. And because we're just ridiculously overpowered. But you all know that can also change within this playthrough. Oh, there is also on my to-do list, potential to-do list for the post-game. There's trial mode in this, and I have not been using trial mode. I've been avoiding it this whole time. I think I mentioned this early on in the playthrough, like one of the early parts. Because what you can do with trial mode is, well, what it is basically you load up whatever save file you like, and you go through this 100-floor, basically, gauntlet, and you have all sorts of different enemies and whatnot. But you can also steal from those enemies and get treasures from them, and so it's possible to use this as like a way to farm stronger equipment earlier. For instance, I think one of the knives we got for Vaughn a long time back, that was like Wind Elemental, it might have been the Gladius. You can get that a lot earlier if you use trial mode than if you were just playing this game normally like we've been. But I've been avoiding that just for that purpose. I wanted to experience the game normally, the game itself, and not use the trial mode for that. Trial mode also has a exclusive boss at the very end of trial mode, floor 100. So I don't know, maybe I'll show off trial mode, maybe I won't. We'll see how far we get. In fact, I might not even get to the end of trial mode if I attempt it, if I don't like grind to level 99, which I'm not intentionally going to do, but if I get up to like around level 80 just by natural progression, maybe I'll grind a bit further to get into the 90s, because by that point it wouldn't be a huge deal. But going from, say, like, I don't know when this is going to end, but say I end at level 65 or 70, grinding from that point to level 99, probably not going to do that. So yeah, it all just depends on how much we naturally progress and how many other things can keep us busy until we get to the point where we've done everything but like the last few things where you need to grind super high.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get some Blizzagas going. Thank you, Pinello. More treasure. Is it worth anything? No, not really. And, oh, there's a shield worm. The shield worms, I don't remember if I mentioned this or not, but I want to demonstrate this on camera, because one thing I did while I was grinding mainly in the Cerebi step when I wasn't in Pharos, and I was using, when I had this team out, the Fran, Balthier, Bosch team, and we're going to give them the embroidered tippets here. I have it set up so embroidered tippet is the top accessory spot, so it's quick for me to move them over, like so. If Fran is at full health, her death spell would work on those, well, it would work even if she wasn't at full health, but it seems like it worked more often when she was at full health. But she could use that on those shield worms that, on the Cerebi step, they had like over 50,000 health. This one seems a little bit smaller. But yeah, look at that. Instant death, almost 3,000 experience there. I'm pretty sure the ones in the Cerebi step were giving like 3,300 to 3,500 experience. And of course you double that due to the embroidered tippets. And since we have this team out, and we already have them equipped with the embroidered tippets, we may as well just keep going with them. So why not? And change it up a little bit. And we'll go through this place, which is actually going to take us to the other end. Okay, that's design I don't like. Get to a new area and instantly you're standing on traps. I mean, I don't mind the traps that are immediately in front of my face here because, you know, I can deal with them. We're going to use float to deal with this. Okay, so yeah, this is the other side of Nabudis, but if you notice, there's a large red dot on the map because we have a hunt that's actually here. We have a couple hunts in Nabudis, one that I completely forget about because spawning condition, it has specific spawning conditions, and so I didn't find it. I had to go back into Nabudis and find it after I had done all the farming that I was going to do, and well, we'll get to that in a couple parts. But yeah, the Goliath. We can fight that right here, right now. But first, I'm going to take out some of these other enemies that are floating around here because I don't want them bothering me during the hunt. And these are just higher level back nammies. Alright, we have the Goliath there. Now, since I fought this guy before, strategy is equip stuff that gives you reflect. I mean, he's going to, and we're going to use the opal ring on Fran. She's going to be able to stay at a distance with her bow and her magic. But these other two guys, basically what this guy likes to do, he likes to cast like Airaga and Aquaga and just these high level spells, so we're just going to reflect them. Oh yes, using the mirror mail. Are we? No, we're not going to use the mirror mail. We're going to use the ruby rings. Because he also has some pretty strong physical attacks, and when he gets low on health and doubles his speed and starts chaining physical attacks together, we want to have our defense up. And Fran's also going to use Darka. Of course, he's going to use Magic Barrier. He's absorbing Holy. Okay, so we have to get the, yeah, he puts up a anti-magic barrier, so he's not hurt by magic right now. We're going to turn off that Dark Gambit. Past gameplay me, he's still absorbing Holy. He's weak to Dark, absorbing Holy, but he's immune to magic right now, so we're just going to, I'll let that go. Yeah, we'll go with the Gungnir, because that'll actually work on him. You can see the Airagas are reflecting back. They're not dealing damage to him right now since he does have that immunity to magic damage right now, but it's still worth it to reflect that stuff instead of getting hit by all of this stuff. Yeah, he uses gravity. So, yeah, he's just an annoyance. And he has a Protect on, which we also can't do anything about because he's immune to Dispel, I think. That's part of being immune to all the magics. Although we're still doing okay damage output. Yeah, see, there's some of his physical attacks. Stop moving around. I don't want your spells to be in the range of hitting Fran. A giant thing like this, he sure is dancing around a lot. Now he's over by Fran. Darn you. It looks like his Protect wore off at least. But you can see his defenses have doubled now. Now, Valthyr's doing like 500 a shot, and Vosh is doing 1900 instead of, you know, basically double that. I still hate that design, by the way. To me, if they only wanted us hitting him for 1900 and 500 per shot, it should have been doing that all along, not just at the last 25% of the battle. Oh, he's no longer immune to magic. That's excellent. Fran, put your Dark Gambit back on. And she has black robe, so that's going to boost her Dark here. And she's going to go and cast it. 24,000. Imagine if I also equip the Zeus Mace. I think the boosts from Zeus Mace and the black robes would stack. And so, yeah, we could do even a ton more damage off of that Dark. But I realized he was low on HP and that didn't matter. So, yeah. We'll put the embroidered tippets back on. And I think we're all set in this area for now. We're not going to explore this area on this part. So yeah, we have one of the hunts done, and the place we report that back to is Nebradia, or not Nebradia, the Nalbana Fortress. So we'll do that at some point when we're done here. We've got actually another hunt in the Deadlands to attend to, and so we can, and our petitioner is also from the Nalbana Fortress, so we can report both of those at the same time once we get out of here. And let's go back to the Holy Spear because, well, there's a lot of Holy Week enemies here. And that treasure still is not impressive. Alright, so I'm going to see you guys next time. We'll finish off the Nabras Deadlands, and we'll report some hunts, and then we'll start Nabudis for real.